Hello and welcome. Today I am doing another challenge for Lorie over at Enchanted Dreams 71, and it is Shop My Stash 2023. This was due Monday the 10th, and it's for guest checks, but I've been a little busy, so I'm getting it today. I'm working on a project that I can't share yet, but I will. So I have these guest checks that are 3-part, so they're really thin. And I thought I'm not really sure where I got them, but I thought I would use these. And I will put Lorie's information in the description for you. But please go check her channel out. All right. Let me hang on to that. I've got a bunch of things in different stages. So, and this is what I'm making. This one is a little bit too thick. I had some thick cardstock that I used. But basically what I've been doing is gluing, I have a lot of napkins. Gluing napkin to the guest check. I have a bunch of them in different stages. Here's the yellow. And this one here. Love this one. And this one here. I like the ones you can see through. This one here, and basically what I did was glued the napkin onto the guest check, then glued something on the back for journaling spot. And then I made this little pocket thing here to put stuff in. Let's see what I got here. I think this is what I made last time. I'm not sure. Oh, this was the altered playing cards. Yep. So see, it makes a little pocket. So it could be a journaling card with a pocket. And I like it because it's see-through. You can still see the napkin. Yeah. So I need to make more of these. I love these. All right. I got a lot of stuff that I'm trying to do right now, special things. So I've been working on that, and it's hard to do it when you can't share. This one here bubbled a little bit, and that gave me the idea, well, I don't think I got enough glue to emboss it. So this one here I embossed before I put a backer on it. And I'm just using, oh, I got a mess here. I'm using this paper pad. I'm trying to use this paper pad up. It was very inexpensive, but it has a lot of cool papers in there that could be used for backgrounds. It's very thin, or like these. I think I put one on there. That one there, yeah. So see this one here, not so crazy about this one, but I put a background paper, and then I used one of the cut aparts from this paper pad to put on the back, just to give you a little spot to write some stuff. So that one still needs the pocket put on. I've got a bunch of those already cut out, but I'll show you how I did that. This one here, yeah, I did the same thing with this one here. Put the background paper on there, and then use one of these cut aparts for the back. So there's that one. Oops. This one here, I love this one. I just did it's got lined paper in it. I think it's in the front. Yeah, there's different. I mean, you could use that too. You could write on that. But it's got different. Pretty cool. Yeah, see, it's got different types of lined paper in there. I think that one's supposed to be like vintage or something. I feel like something just buzzed my ear. I don't know. We've got the little, it's warming up, so we've got the little bugs coming in that they look like ladybugs, but they're not. I don't know what, they're like a beetle or something. It's so annoying. Okay. All right, so there's that. So I'm trying to think what to show you. I'll show you how I made this piece here. I can show you that. And that's from this set here. I haven't really used it a lot. It was last Christmas when Hobby Lobby was clearancing out all the, oops, all the dies. And this is what I would call a mixed media die set. It's called Creative Backgrounds, and it's got 3 different ones, and I'm using this one here. Let's see here. Let me put that back in there. Yeah. So I'm using up scraps. So I'm using that, and then for the pockets, I still have this stack of cardstock here that is, I forget how big this is. Oops. 3 by 11. So I've been trying to use this up. So I used this for these pockets here, and I cut some down. So I have one that I haven't cut yet. So let me move this mess out of the way. And then I'll cut this. I've got so much going on my desk you would not believe. All right. I'm using my Big Shot with my extended platform, and I dropped it again. It's missing a piece right here. Yep, I dropped it right on the floor. So this is the die I'm using, and as you can see, it's not long enough to make this. So I have to extend it. So I'm going to cut it once, and then I'm going to lay it back in and cut the rest of it, and I'll show you how I did that. And this is not something I thought of. It's been done before. I saw it on Jennifer McGuire's channel. So, and I thought, how cool. And I think it was how to extend your dies or make them larger or something. It was something, I can't remember. So I'm just going to eyeball this and line it up in the middle. Use a piece of tape here. Been trying to do this video for a couple days now, but my other secret project is in the works, and so yeah, I'm just not ready to share that. But I'm pretty excited. So I'm just going to line it up and try to get this in the middle, and I'm going to come down a little ways. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm just going to eyeball it. There we go. I'm just going to cut this out, and I'm using the precision base plate, but it's called the chrome base plate now. You can get it on Sizzix or I don't want to missay her name, Eileen Hall. Her Etsy, I see she's selling them now, so that's really cool. All right, where's my plate? So I'm going to cut this out once. I got my bucket of goodies here. And then I'm going to put it back in, line it up, put it back in, and cut the rest of it. Where's the one I already made? Yeah, I wished I had embossed that before I put it all together, because I sewed around it. I'm not going to sew today, but so that comes out pretty easy there. Just need to remove it from the die. The ones in the on the edge here are pretty stubborn. They want to stay in. You want all of them out. Okay, so now I'm going to line this back up. And I'm just going to move it around until I feel it not moving anymore. I'm putting pressure on it. I'm probably shaking the camera too, but I'm going to grab a couple more pieces of tape here. I really need a good tape for holding dies down. I try to use my purple tape, this tape here, but oh, I think my camera's off again. It was sticking to my paper, so and it was ripping it. So all right, so I've moved that around and I've lined up the die with this other die, and that's how far it's going to go down there. So I'm going to tape this because I don't want it to move on me. I'll move this out of the way. Do the shuffle here again. This is why I like the extended, because it gives me more room to play. So I'm going to put this like that. Excuse me. And I'm going to shove this in there. And then I'm going to stop my edge of my plate. And there is a, like, see how it's beveled here? That's so the machine can grab it. You never want your dies going past it, you know, like that. It has to grab that, and you can't have anything sticking out. That's very important. So I'm going to push this up in and then line this up. So I want to go past the beveled edge, because the beveled edge is not going to cut. There's another line right there that you can kind of see. So I'm going past that. I'm going to hang on to it and run it through. And I'm not putting it at an angle just because I want to make sure everything's lined up good, so it will make a pop noise. There we go. So that should do it. Get my tape off here. Excuse me. Gee whiz, I had the hiccups so bad before it started. I had to wait. I don't know what happened, but it's been a while since I had the hiccups. Okay, so that should come out pretty perfect. Yep. If you don't get it lined up, it'll recut up here a little bit where you've gone over a little bit, because you have to go over a little bit just to get it cut. So that worked out great. So there's that. That's how I did that. All right. I think I'm good with that. So what I want to do is glue some tracing paper, and I've already cut some down to save time, and I store them, all my scraps, in here, because tracing paper has a memory if you bend it or whatever. And these are all my little strips, and on the other side I put my bigger pieces here. It has a memory, so if you don't keep it flat, it will bend on you and you'll see it. All right, I'm trying to figure out front and back. I'm just going to glue this on, and it's a little bit long, which is okay. I'll trim it. So I'm going to glue this. Where did my thing go? And I'm trying to think, do I want to use my double stick tape or not? I think I can. I think I'm going to use the double stick. No, because I'm going to sew around it. Yeah, I'm using it. Oopsie. And this is, I think this is the quarter red line tape I get at Hobby Lobby. This is just quicker. Okay. I think I went over a little bit, so I'm just going to trim that up because I don't want it. Or I could lift this back. You can lift it back and roll that in so that you don't have any glue sticking out. And that's actually the one I'll start off with. That one there. I'm just going to take that top part off. And then these sides, and this I also learned from Jennifer McGuire. Pull these out. I'm just going to fold these out so I can grab them, just bend them. And I still have tape on my bottom, so that's where I'm going to line up the bottom. Right there looks good. Let that stick. Oops. And then I'll pull one side out. And then I'm going to try to grab my bottom here. This stuff is so staticky. It wants to stick to everything. Alright, so that should be good. Perfect. So I'm going to trim that top off. And then my next, let's see. This one here already has something on the back, so what I want to do, and I just put something on the back just to give it stability as well, I think. So I'm going to round my corners on the inside, just because I like the look. And then I'm going to glue this in where I want it. Now I'm going to cover that bird up a little bit there, so I might put it on this side here. No, I think I like it better over here so I can see the bird through there. So I'm going to glue this down and then I'll give it a trim. And I'm just going to tack it with the 3-in-1 because I'm going to sew all the way around it. So let's see. That's my pocket, so. And I hear Gail say this all the time, hang on to the part that you don't want glued, and it does work. Because I've glued the wrong edge before. Okay. Okay. So there's that. And I think this is dry enough where I could give it a trim. I'm going to trim it and then round all my other corners like I did on this one. Because I really like that. I just don't like the harsh corners. And I'm going to use this one here. Get that bottom cleaned up. Okay. And just going to take a smidge off here and then grab this top too, just so everything is uniform. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Then I'm going to use the 1/4 inch and do all the corners. There we go. Perfect. So then I'm going to save this and I'll sew that later all the way around. Like at this one here, I just want all the way around. And I already have the back finished. So there's another one. Let's see which one. I really like this one. I'll put something on the back of this one. The reason I thought of maybe covering the back of the guest check first with the decorative paper, but I want to emboss it before I do that. So I'm going to trim this up, give this a trim, because I've got some overage of the napkin. And the napkin, I just use the Scotch Create glue stick. I tried the collage medium, the matte. I tried that and I don't know, I just wasn't, I'm not really sure. I like the feel of the napkin. This is so hard to see. I'll just rough trim it and I can trim it again once I put a backing on it. But I want to emboss it first. So, oops, let's see. I brought a few embossing folders over. I really like these Crafter's Companion, the 3D ones. This one is Country Garden. Which one did I do this one with? Let me see. This one I did this one here, which is Regency Swirls. I really like these. It's really cool. I don't know if you, yeah, you can kind of see that. So let me do that and then I'll finish these up. I think I'm going to use this Country Garden on this one. And with the Crafter's Companion, every embossing folder is different. They're all different. They all take a different setup. I do it a lot, so I kind of know I don't have to think about it, but most times I have information on the back, like these here, I know it only takes the base, your the bottom platform, and then the 1 and 2 shim, and that's it, plus your top cutting plate. So I kind of know most of my embossing folders now. So I'm going to do that. If I can find my plate. Oh yeah, that's pretty. It just gives it something. It's not as, well, you can see it more on the back. Yeah, it just gives it something. So that's cool. Alright, so now I need to pick a background for this. And what I'm liking about this project here is I'm using a lot of things that I already have. Plus I get to use one of my cool dies, which is the best part of my day. So I'm going to pick something out of here that will kind of coordinate for the back. I don't know if I'll find anything purple in here, but maybe blue. or just put lines on it. These were the, oops, the cut aparts I was talking about. Maybe this one here would go good. And I think I already have a piece of that. What did I do with that? Yeah, I've got some scraps in here. Yeah, that will look good. I'm going to do that one. These are just my scraps. Alright, so I'm going to glue this on which side? I kind of want that design in there too. And what's nice is this already has lines, so I think I'm going to do it on this side here. Alright, let me glue it. And how did I do that? Glue this. Alright, so let me cut this down to size. And that is, I got a cheat sheet here. 3 1/4 by 6 3/4. So I'll go 6 3/4 this way. And then 3 1/4 which way? 3 1/4 this way. Right? Yeah. That's why I write everything down, so I don't have to think too hard. So I'm going to put glue on the back side of this, and I'll just use my glue stick here. This glue is very juicy today. Okay, I'm going to sew around it too, but I don't want any bubbles in the middle. So let's see. I'm not sure which way this is oriented, so I need my little tweezers. I'm pretty sure I had it right side, yep. And just get rid of this sticky. Okay. Try to line this up. Oop. I think we're good there. It's the only thing, that glue will give you sticky fingers. This is just a damp wet wipe. I'm just going to go over the back just to get it down because this is embossed. I don't want to put too much pressure, but okay. There's that. I'm going to let that dry. Put that up there. This one's dry. Maybe I want to trim it up. I don't know. I've got one of these already made here. This is a smaller one. Yeah. I'll use one of these. And then I'll trim it up. Yeah. Alright, so I just need a thing on the tracing paper. And I'm ready to go here. And my my red line tape. Just going to use that because it's quick and easy, and I know it'll stay. Because you're going to be putting stuff in and out of the pocket. Scissors. Time for lunch. Alright. Now I always keep my tape in like a dish or something clean, because this edge here on both sides, I do keep these in a clean drawer. Will pick up any kind of lint or anything. Like, I don't know when's the last time I cleaned that out, but yeah. It will pick up everything. Alright, I'm going to take one of the tops off and line it up at the bottom. Oops, come on. I usually tape these to the front, but I think I can do it without having to do that. Just have fumbly fingers. Come on. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to line up my bottom. Okay. Maybe I will. If you can't get it, you could just take it to the front and put a tiny piece of tape there. I've got like a small piece of skinny tape. It just wants to fight me today. That's all there is to it. It is pretty sticky tape too. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, I give up with the tape. Just gonna have to be quick about it. That's all. Oh, yep. Yep. Alright. So I'm just gonna hang on to it and just try to line it up. It's just really slippery where there's no sticks, so. Once you get that top, then it goes pretty quickly. I'm going to take this bottom. Well, I can still get in there. Pull that out. There you go. Give this a quick trim. Alright, I think I'm going to have this be my inside here. Okay. And then glue it on here where I want it. I'm going to have to give the whole thing a trim. I'm thinking right there is good. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to hang on to the part I do not want to glue. I'm just going to tack it because I am going to sew around it. So this 3-in-1 holds pretty good with the tracing paper. I've had pretty good luck with it. Come on, get in there. Alright. Well, there we go. I'm going to give it a quick trim. Oh, I got a lot going on here. Alright, I'll trim this first. it helps if things are dry. So let me go a little bit more. Okay. I'm good with that. I'm going to go ahead and give it a punch all the way around with the quarter. I mean, you could make this belly band on there too, but I kind of wanted the pocket. And depending, if you didn't want to worry about writing on the back, you could glue just this part down and make it a double pocket too. So, but yeah, okay, so there's another one done. Let's see, where's my done ones? And then what else do I have? I have some more done. I did quite a few of these, so I wouldn't have to bore you with that. This one's done too. Let's see. I really like this one here. Look how pretty. Let me look through my book and see. I'm not crazy about that, but and see what kind of background I have for these two here. Got some trimming to do. See what sticks out. Ooh, that's kind of cool for that one. Yeah, let me do that one for that one. I'll just put the lines going that way. And then that might go for that. Nah. Okay, so that one for that one. That's pretty. That's cute. Oh. Kind of want something to complement it, but it's not like you're going to see it unless you take it in and out. Something will pop up here. The dots are cool. That's kind of cool. That's too white. And I really want to use this pad up too, so I think I'm going to go with these dots. You can still write on that. Okay, let me give this a trim. And we'll totally save that piece. Okay, I will save this little strip too. Oops, I'm getting a little crazy with my cutting. Okay, I have a little bit on the bottom to get off there. Okay, so there's that one. Let me trim this up. It's kind of hard to see that way. Okay. Okay, I don't think I'm going to emboss these two. I think I like them just as is. I don't need any more texture on them. Okay, so this one, let me go ahead and cut these two and cut them together. So I've got 3 1/4. By 6 3/4. Go a little bit more and save those two little scraps. Okay. Because these aren't embossed, I think I'm going to put the glue on the back of there. So, do these real quick. Beautiful out today, the sun's out. Be mowing the grass soon, probably this weekend or maybe one night this week. It's getting, yeah, it needs it. And we take care of about 10 acres of 20 acres. The other acreage is woods, and there's a pond, there's a stream. So I haven't been down there in a while. We've had a lot of foxes come up in the yard and everything during the day, so it makes me kind of worried because they will bite. Okay. Might be able to use that. Is this the right one? Yep. Get that lined up. Okay. This stuff is so sticky. Alright, let that one dry. Do this one. Should be able to do it on there. Can't really see. Oops. Push too hard and that's not good. Lost half my glue. Okay. Good enough. I'm stuck to everything. Alright. Let me peel that. Get rid of this sticky. There we go. That'll give it some stability and you can write on the back. Okay. This is a hot mess. Okay, that needs to dry. Let's see if this one's dry. This one's pretty dry. I can work with it. Grab another, where am I at? 45 minutes? Okay, I'll try to do one more. Otherwise it takes me, 3 hours or so to upload. Yeah, this tape makes it go pretty quickly. And it's pretty inexpensive. Let's see what we got here. This is the 1/2 inch, 229. Don't know that it says. Oh, okay, 5 yards. And then this is the one I'm using now. It is 1/4 inch and it's 5 yards, $1.49. So it's a really good deal. Hobby Lobby. I hardly ever use this size, but it's nice to have it on hand if you need to use it. So yeah, I haven't been doing any videos because I've been working. I'm doing stuff, but it's secret. I'm going to take this top piece off. See if I can wrangle this again. Sticky. Nope, I think it's crooked, but it's okay. I should have took that bottom piece off first, but there's that. I don't know where that's kind of stuck there. Somehow I must have had a smaller piece of, so this will have to be my inside here. Let me go ahead and cut that. I must have cut my tracing paper a little bit small, but that's okay because it's sticky right here. But that'll go like on here. So I'm going to make this other, my inside, just so I don't glue it down wrong. Okay. Now, what do I want? Right there? Nope. Right there. I could have made these a little bit smaller, or I could have put them in the middle too. Could do that. With that one, just make it a belly band. I think I will. Oh no, because I got this sticky here. Let me give it a quick trim. Or just make another one. I think I'll just trim it. Yeah, here we go. And then this one's going to be a belly band. Yep. Like this. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to glue here and there. Sorry, I was out of frame. I have to be mindful of that. Alright, so this I want to do right in the middle. And I'll give it a trim. So this will just be a belly band there. Did I put something on? Yeah, I did. So yeah, that's kind of cool. So you can see the dragonfly through there. If I can talk. All right, I'm going to give this a quick trim. It's still kind of wet, but okay. Yeah, it's still kind of wet. I'm really chancing it here. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait because it's still wet to trim it even more because it's just chewing it. Yeah. So I'll wait on that and then I'll round the corners too on that. But I'll trim it up, round the corners, and sew around it like the other ones. So let's see. These two are still wet, but I really love that. Okay, I'm going for it. I'm already at 52 minutes, so might as well do another one. I just want to keep going. Okay. Should be good. And it helps if you put a piece of tape to hold that down so it don't slide. It's pretty sticky stuff. Come. There we go. Just gonna line my bottom up here. Oopsie. And that was not ready. Not ready. There we go. Good enough. There we go. Give it a quick trim. See, my little pieces are flying everywhere. Alright, now I want to cut that side. Yeah, this needs a trim too. I'm going to trim it now. Uh-oh. If you ever get something stuck in there, get it right away. It can become a problem. That's why I don't like to cut things wet. All right, let's see if I can get this lined up. There we go. Yeah, these little pieces can get stuck in there, especially the tracing paper, and it can cause a problem of what not to do. Okay, that's going to be my inside. Let's see if I want this to be a belly band too. No, I kind of like that right there. Okay, so I'll glue that on. I'll give that a good trim all the way around. So, kind of liking these. Yeah, this is still wet, so I'll have to wait. So there that is. Oh, let me put this one. Do I have one made? I have one made. I'll put it on this one here because this one's still wet. And I definitely would put it right there. Oh, this one's sewed. That's why. I don't want that one. I'm going to do it. If I go over time, I go over time. And then another thing I could do too, like on here, is put either a label. Let me show you the finished ones. Here, I could put butterflies, glue them on here, or a little label or something, decorate the front. Flowers, I could put flowers like a trellis, die cut some flowers. So there's a lot of options there. But these will be a lot stronger once I sew around there. We can put something in there. So, all right, let me do this one real quick. I'm already over time anyway, so might as well go for it. And then I'll finish the other ones that I glued off camera and post my photo. But, pretty productive, but I did a lot of pre-planning. That's the hardest part of doing a video. There's a lot of prep work involved, pulling stuff out, and if you're working on a big project, you gotta put that to the side. So, but I like the challenge, and I'm helping a friend out. Pretty soon you're going to see Christmas stuff again. Alright, I need one of these. Hopefully I cut enough of these. Yep. Oh, let me check my phone. Somebody's looking for me. Oh, hang on. Hubby was wondering why I wasn't answering him, so I tell him I'm doing a video. Alright, I'm just going to put a piece of tape there just so it won't wiggle around. I'll try to do this one a little bit quicker. my finger in there. It's pretty sticky stuff. It's pretty good. Okay. Get the bottom lined up and then my eyeball on the side. Oop, okay, it's down. Okay. Get that bottom out. I just have to give it a little bit of a trim. Okay. There we go. Guess I didn't cut these all uniform. I don't know what happened. So that's going to need a little bit of trim. Oops. Right down that side there. Yep. All right, let me do that now. Okay, that'll be good. That's going to be my inside. I'm going to cut this now so I don't forget. This thing, I think it needs clean out. There we go. Don't want to cut. Alright, there's my inside. And that's going to go right there so that butterfly can hang out. Or do we want to do that? Wow. Not sure. I think I like it like that. Okay. Just gonna glue it. Not putting a lot of glue because I'm gonna sew it. Put that right there. There we go. There's another one. I'll have to wait for that to dry so I can trim it up and then sew around it. So I'm going to end the video here because I'm already over an hour. I don't know how I do that every time, but it's a process and I don't know how to speed it up unless I get a pause button. So there you go. I'll finish the rest of these off camera. Go check out Lorie's channel. I will put her information in the description. And it's a Chana Dream 71 Shop My Stash 2023. All right. Take care. Bye.